What really happened when one of China's most beloved actors tried to support his former co-star? The answer will shock you to your core and change everything you thought you knew about Chinese entertainment industry protocols. In what can only be described as one of the most shocking and controversial incidents to rock the Chinese entertainment industry in recent months, popular actor Su Kai found himself at the center of an unprecedented scandal that has left fans worldwide demanding answers. The heartthrob, known for his captivating performances in hit dramas and his close professional relationship with actress Tan Songyun, arrived at her film shooting location with nothing but good intentions, only to be met with a treatment so harsh that it has sent shockwaves throughout the entertainment community. What was supposed to be a simple gesture of support between former co-stars turned into a nightmare scenario that has everyone asking the same burning question. What really happened behind those closed set doors? And why are the production staff members involved maintaining their deafening silence? The incident, which occurred during the filming of Tan Songyun's latest high-budget production, has sparked intense debate across social media platforms, with millions of fans expressing their outrage, confusion, and desperate need for answers. How could a simple visit to support a colleague turn into such a controversial situation? Why would staff members, who are typically trained to handle celebrity visitors with professionalism and courtesy, resort to such drastic measures? The entertainment industry has seen its fair share of drama, but this particular incident stands out for its sheer unexpectedness and the complete lack of official explanation from any party involved. Industry veterans are calling it one of the most bizarre situations they have witnessed in their decades-long careers, and the silence from both camps has only fueled more speculation and theories that range from the plausible to the absolutely sensational. But here is where things get even more interesting and infinitely more complicated. Sources close to the production have begun leaking information that paints a picture far more complex and troubling than anyone could have imagined. What started as whispers in industry circles has evolved into a full-blown investigation by entertainment journalists who are determined to uncover the truth. The question everyone is desperately trying to answer is not just why Su Kai was escorted out, but what this incident reveals about the darker underbelly of film production politics, celebrity relationships, and the power dynamics that govern who gets access to what and when in the cutthroat world of Chinese entertainment. The arrival that should have been routine but turned into chaos, according to multiple eyewitness accounts that have emerged from individuals present at the scene. Su Kai arrived at the filming location in the early afternoon hours, driving himself in a low-key vehicle in what appeared to be an effort to maintain a low profile and not cause any disruption to the ongoing production. Those familiar with the actor describe him as someone who has always been considerate and professional in his interactions with production crews and fellow actors, making this entire situation even more perplexing and difficult to understand. He was reportedly dressed casually, carrying what witnesses described as a care package that likely contained food, drinks, or other supportive items meant to encourage Tan Songyun during what are notoriously long and exhausting filming days. The atmosphere at the film set was described as busy but organized, with dozens of crew members working diligently to capture scenes for what insiders claim is one of the most anticipated productions of the year. Tan Songyun, who has been putting in 12 to 14-hour days according to production schedules that have been leaked online, was in the middle of filming a particularly challenging emotional scene when word spread that Su Kai had arrived at the location. For those who follow Chinese drama industry news closely, such visits between former co-stars are not entirely uncommon and are often seen as heartwarming displays of continued friendship and professional respect that fans absolutely adore seeing documented on social media. However, what happened next has left everyone involved and everyone watching from the outside completely stunned and searching for explanations. Instead of being welcomed onto the set or even being asked to wait in a designated area for visitors, which is standard protocol in professional film productions, Su Kai was immediately approached by several staff members whose body language and demeanor suggested something was very wrong. Witnesses who spoke on condition of anonymity described the scene as tense and uncomfortable, with the staff members appearing agitated and insistent in their communication with the actor. One source who claimed to have been within earshot reported that the conversation quickly escalated from a simple inquiry about his visit to what can only be described as a demand that he leave the premises immediately. The shocking part of this encounter, which has been corroborated by multiple independent sources who were present at different vantage points around the filming location, was the complete lack of courtesy or professional respect shown to Su Kai during this interaction. Rather than being approached by a single production coordinator or assistant director who could have politely explained any concerns or restrictions, the actor was surrounded by what some witnesses estimated to be 4 to 6 staff members who formed what appeared to be a physical barrier between him and the area where Tan Songyun was filming. The aggressive nature of this response to what was ostensibly a friendly visit has raised serious questions about what instructions these staff members had received and from whom those instructions originated. Industry professionals who have worked on numerous high-profile productions have expressed their shock at how this situation was handled, noting that even in cases where unexpected visitors need to be turned away, there are established protocols and professional methods for doing so that maintain dignity for all parties involved. The fact that these protocols appear to have been completely disregarded in favor of what multiple witnesses described as an aggressive and humiliating approach suggests that something far more complex was at play than a simple misunderstanding about visitor policies or scheduling conflicts. What makes this incident even more mystifying and controversial is that Su Kai, according to all accounts, remained calm and composed throughout the entire encounter despite the obvious embarrassment of being publicly escorted away from the filming location. Sources describe him as having attempted to explain his intentions and even offering to leave his care package with staff members to be delivered to Tan Songyun later, but these attempts at reasonable resolution were reportedly met with firm refusals and continued insistence that he vacate the area immediately. The actor, known for his professional demeanor and respectful attitude toward production staff, eventually complied with the demands, but not before the incident had been witnessed by dozens of crew members, several of whom were shocked enough by what they saw to risk their professional reputations by speaking to media outlets about what transpired, the mysterious orders, who really called the shots and why. As news of the incident began to spread through entertainment industry circles and eventually reached the public through social media leaks and entertainment news outlets, the most pressing question that emerged was not about what happened but rather who orchestrated this shocking treatment of one of China's most popular actors, and what possible motivation could justify such extreme measures. The staff members involved in the incident have remained completely silent despite repeated attempts by journalists to contact them for comment, leading to widespread speculation that they were following orders from someone with significant authority on the production, and that speaking publicly about the incident could jeopardize their careers in the industry. Multiple entertainment industry insiders who spoke to various media outlets on condition of anonymity have suggested several possible explanations for who might have given the order to prevent Su Kai from accessing the film set and supporting his former co-star. The first and most widely circulated theory involves concerns from the film's production company about potential romantic speculation between Su Kai and Tan Songyun that could overshadow the film's promotional strategy or create unwanted narratives that might interfere with the carefully crafted marketing campaign for the production. In the Chinese entertainment industry, managing celebrity image and controlling public narrative is of paramount importance, and production companies have been known to implement strict policies about who can and cannot visit their sets precisely to maintain control over these narratives. However, this explanation, while plausible, does not fully account for the aggressive manner in which the situation was handled or the complete lack of any diplomatic approach that could have achieved the same goal without causing such a public spectacle and potentially damaging the reputations of everyone involved. Industry veterans point out that if the production company simply wanted to limit outside visitors or prevent potential romantic speculation, there were numerous professional methods for communicating this to Su Kai or his representatives before he even arrived at the location, thereby avoiding any embarrassing confrontation altogether.